Hi mums and dads, and welcome to my first nurseries YouTube channel. Today we're going to have a look at the Mokee foldable playpen and see what great features we've got on about it. So let's get to it. Now, if you're not too familiar with Mokee as a brand, they've been going for over 10 years now, making high quality, solid hardwood furniture for babies, and most famously their mini cot range, which is made from a solid beech wood that's been really popular. So this playpen is a beautiful complement to that, since it's made from the same solid hardwood beech wood, so you really are getting quality when you buy a Mokee product. Let's unbox this thing and see what we have inside. Now, as you just saw, it's very easy to unbox the playpen. It comes very well packaged with a nice hardwood cardboard in between the layers of the playpen, which allows it to move around in transit without getting scratched. Inside, you'll be greeted with a few items. There's not a lot going on with this in terms of components. So you've got the actual foldable playpen walls itself, which are obviously disassembled right now. You also get these 4 corner locking anchor points. So the idea is that the playpen sits in these grooves and it's locked into place, so it won't move around or slide around while it's being used by the child. You also get a nice little bolt pack, which includes all the screws and bolts, as well as an Allen key to actually put it all together and tighten all the screws for the playpen. And of course, you have an instruction manual which has everything you need to know about how to use the playpen and how to assemble it. So let's just set this thing up and see what we are dealing with. So here we have the playpen all set up. Now, as you saw, it's very straightforward process. All you really got is 4 bolts per side, and you've got these 4 locking nuts as well per side, with 4 washers per side, and you simply just thread them through, tighten them, and you're kind of good to go. So very minimal and easy setup you got to go on there. Now obviously, being a folding playpen, it will move around like that. But obviously you don't want it to move while the baby is in there and playing, because if they push against one on the side, it's gonna flop like that. So that's why Mokee have included these wooden anchor points. So this is actually made from one solid piece of wood, and they've been carved in into the channels there for each corner of the playpen. So to actually use these, all you gotta do is take your little anchor point, and then you place it underneath each corner of the anchor point, of the playpen, until it grabs and locks in, and it will be securely fastened to each corner. So I'm just going to do that. There we go, and once that's on there in each corner, as you can see, it's a lot more rigid, and the playpen isn't really moving or flopping around or going anywhere, which is quite good to see. So yeah, it's let's have a look at the finish of it. So the actual Mokee playpen is actually finished in a raw beech wood material. So what's great about that is you've got no paint on here that could scratch, which is a benefit, because imagine you got your kid playing in there, they're gonna probably chew on these bars, or they might bump some toys into the sides of the walls, and obviously that could chip the paint off, and then over time that won't really look very nice, and it'll probably look a bit tired. However, you won't really have that problem with a raw kind of wood finish. It's been sanded to absolute perfection as well, so it's got really fine, smooth sanding finish on this, so the baby won't get any splinters, of course, they won't hurt themselves on that. It's perfectly finished into the good high quality Mokee standard that you would expect. Size wise, you're looking at a depth of about 72 centimeters when it's in its fully propped up mode, and a width of about 103 centimeters when it's fully completed. So plenty of room in there. What they kind of say is this is designed to suit children from the age of about 6 months, so when they start to roll over on their bellies and maybe starting to sit upright, to about 24 months. Obviously different babies will have their own developmental milestones. So, you know, just use your kind of common sense as you're raising your child on when they think it's suitable for them to not be in a playpen. Yeah, 6 to 24 months is what you're expecting for longevity on this. Which brings me on to the height. Obviously, you don't want your child climbing out, but you're looking at a typical height of about 64 centimeters there, which is kind of what you see on a cot bed wall. To give you an idea, if you've got a cot bed, that's the kind of height that you kind of be looking at with this playpen. Which brings me on to the design, which, as you can see, very neutral, very simplistic, minimalist design, which will fit in pretty much any nursery or living room or kitchen, for example. Anywhere you kind of feel that you're going to need to keep the baby in a safe space while you're trying to get some work done, like cooking, or you might be trying to you know, tidy up or anything like that, or as you're around the house, maybe for single parent, or, you know, while you're trying to just do something quickly like do the laundry. You want a safe space for the child to sit happily and play with their toys. We don't have to worry about them, we can carry on doing your work. This is an ideal option. Now, obviously, the key selling point of the Mokee fold away playpen is in the name, the fold away aspect. So let's have a look what you got to do there. So all you got to do is lift it off from its anchor points here. So if I just kind of unlock those, you will start to see that this thing has got that wobble. So there's in the corners of the frame here, there's little pivot points, and all you got to do is start to slide it like that. It's really, really easy. There's no tools involved. There's no locking mechanisms or anything that you need to worry about, because that's handled by the anchor points. So all you got to do is fold it like that, and you can prop it back like that. It's straightforward, you know, you don't have to worry about anything with this thing. So all you got to do is go like that. Now you might be thinking, what's the size or width of the playpen when it is folded? So let's have a look at that. So now it has got a bit of thickness, because obviously you've got the 4 walls there. So the thickest you'll be looking at is about 12 centimeters. So you need a 12 centimeter gap somewhere where you'd want to store it away. And then the width of the thing, you're looking at, so 168 centimeters. So 1.68 meters is what you'd need space wise to put it up. So it is very, very compact. So you can really easily, neatly put this maybe behind a sofa, or behind a cupboard, or just maybe just against a wall, against a radiator, whatever you need to do to put it away. And then you can easily just kind of break it out. Right, I'm gonna use it now. And then you can just flip it like that, put your anchor points back on each of the corners, and then, you know, you can see how neatly it is. Goes together. So very quick setup and pack down for playtime. You know, that's what you want when you're a busy parent. You don't want to be dealing with, you know, getting tools out and stuff like that to set it up, set it down, and you don't want something that's unobtrusive. So Mokee have made this a really, really simple and easy to grab and go solution for your playpen. Now the Mokee playpen is available in 2 colors at the moment. This is the beach color, so it's got that raw unfinished beach color look to it. Really, really nice design, looks great in any space. And then there is also a white slash beach color as well, and it's the same finish as the Mokee mini cots and cot beds as well, because they're the matching color scheme to them. So if you do want to get like a matching set, I recommend you get them both at the same time if you can, so it's all matching your house, looks a bit nicer. So you got the white beach, which we've got here, and then we've got the beach as well. So that pretty much wraps up the video, everyone. So thank you for watching at My First Nursery's YouTube channel. Please drop us a like and subscribe if you found this video useful. If you need any further help or assistance, drop us a comment in the video comments box below. Please follow us on Instagram as well. We've got lots of content on there, and where we post our blog posts, and we really appreciate that. And yeah, have a look at the link if you do want to buy one. It's in the description, and I'll catch you on the next video.